Who impressed you more last night, Cam Newton or Russell Wilson?
Oh, can't I just enjoy what we witnessed? You know how hard it is to start a show on this story instead of Cowboys Falcons? How good the teams have to be, how good the game has to be. Russell Wilson and Cam Newton going back and forth. Cam Newton, 96% of the Patriots offense, passing or running, he was responsible for. And at the very end, for the third time between these two teams, a team gets to the 1 yard line at the end of the game and ends up losing the game. Here's the call. You've got the best goal line runner in the history of the sport, and that play gets blown up. The fullback gets blown up. You don't see that happen like that ever. He's never in 19 tries from the 1 yard line lost yardage, and it is the only time all game where you might have missed Tom Brady, because the only guy better at scoring touchdowns from inches in is the great quarterback sneaker Tom Brady. He might have been able to sneak in a way that Cam Newton didn't.
Yeah, because Tom Brady got to one move, which is the sneak. Now, Cam Newton, and this is where the Patriots messed themselves up. There are lots of different ways you can do it. They even did it earlier in the game where he was his own play fake and then threw the touchdown pass over to the corner. They didn't do that. They went with, you know what we're going to do, and you can't stop it. And Seattle was like, nah, actually, we can. But let's talk about Russell Wilson for a second, because I actually think they were equally impressive for different reasons. But Russell Wilson is at worst now the third best quarterback in the NFL. You could make an argument maybe for second best quarterback in the NFL, but he has now gotten to a place that I don't think that any of us, even the most optimistic when he got to the league, thought he would be. We didn't even think he'd be there after they won a Super Bowl. Like, both of these dudes just look to be so remarkable and so excellent, and it was such a great game to watch that the future of the NFL has arrived. It doesn't matter that these dudes have been in the league now for their 10th year and Russell's in his 9th year, right? This is what the future of the league was supposed to be. This is what it has become. And let us hope we get a lot more games like that as the league has finally wrapped its arm around the changing paradigm of the position at quarterback. And these are the dudes that were at the vanguard of it.
Yeah, let's appreciate that we are at the vanguard of it and we are watching what the future is going to be, and not look back at how much we might have missed out on, how much greatness was stolen from us because people were not able to think outside of what their paradigm allowed them to succeed in. But that aside, both of these quarterbacks are outstanding, and I think that Russell has been the best quarterback in the league throughout the first 2 weeks. Even though we have some memory of other guys who can reach higher heights, Russell's been the best, and that's saying quite a bit. But I'm still more impressed with Cam Newton coming out of this game, because if you look at what they have to help Russ, they got Lockett and DK Metcalf. Those are Pro Bowl caliber receivers. They have Carson, who is an exceptional running back. They have a team built around him that is built to support the things that he does well. You look over at Cam, they got Cam. You know who their best running back is? Cam. You know who the best quarterback is? Cam. I ain't seen him run any routes yet, but I guarantee you it's in the playbook, and he will be the best one.
Edelman.
I want to send a shout out, though. How many teams in the NFL can we look at and be like, bro, what was you thinking? Chicago Bears. Can we talk about them? Bruh, what was you thinking? Who else is on the list? Because I get Cam Newton had those injury issues and it was the pandemic and you had a chance where it wasn't really that easy for you to see what was wrong with his body. I get all of that, but Chicago gave up capital to get Nick Foles for him to not beat out Mitch Trubisky, and the Patriots got Cam Newton for $475 an hour.
The Raiders also gave more guaranteed money.
I was going to say this.
Man.
I was going to say this, and I didn't say it, and I should have said it. Again, that is a fact, what he just said that I drowned out. Nathan Peterman is more expensive against the salary cap and in every way than the former most valuable player. I mean, Bill Belichick, you thought he was smart before. Bill Belichick getting that guy that cheap when everybody wants a quarterback?
That's not an example of Bill being smart. That's the example of the rest of them being dumb. Nathan Peterman is more expensive, not only financially, emotionally. You put Nathan Peterman out there on the field, you will be emotionally taxed more than financially.
Hold on. The Peterman was just the cheapest quarterback that the Raiders signed in the offseason because Marcus Mariota is making more money than Cam Newton was. They still out here giving Chase Daniel like $6 million a year to play football.
And Marcus Mariota is like the dual threat guy. So you would think, maybe I'm going to go get the best possible dual threat guy. Nope. Let me get Marcus. He's real nice.
The Colts paid Phillip Rivers $25 million. And guess what? Kirk Cousins is exactly what I told y'all he was. We can keep going. Can we talk about that? Ron Rivera, you went out and got Kyle Allen. Remember that? You coached both of them, and now you're stuck with Haskins. That's right. I'm pushing black dudes out of here, too.